swamp-thing monster truck in our final crush of the day. But ahead of that, JP, that was really testing earlier on with that wind. Number one, I'm full of admiration for what you do, but particularly having the testicular fortitude to go up at 30 mile an hour winds. How tough was it?
Well, do you know what was tough? The crowd. The crowd with my jokes, it was tough. Forget the conditions. I was more upset about the crowd's reaction.
The crowd loved
the stunts. Me I'm not going anywhere.
I never said anything, I said the crowd loved the stunts of you and Josh, but when it came to your comedy, the crowd loved the stunts from you and Josh.
Oh, do you know what? It can only be the crowd's fault, it cannot be me, can it?
Maybe there's a breakdown in translation, maybe they just didn't understand your accent.
Exactly, that could be it. Oh, maybe the mic went off at the punchline.
That's probably it, because we were loving it up in the mixing desk there. We thought, oh, he's really funny this year.
I know.
Is that the right answer?
Oh, he's getting funnier. He's getting funnier. Is they laughing at me or with me?
No, they're laughing with you and tapping with you because you're up there on a pedestal for having the, as I said, testicular fortitude to go up there on a bike and do what you do, and all of that stuff up in the air, the loop, the whole thing. Awesome. So, what are you going to do for us this section?
Well, we're going to try and do pretty similar. We're going to try hit the jump, get a little feel for it. It's quite windy, so every now and then you might not see us do a trick. We're going to try what we can. I'm going to try and concentrate a little bit harder and not just set off halfway the competition. I know it made a bit of a fluff, but I was upset. I was emotionally hurt from my crowd's response of comedy. It was very upsetting. I was like, but like you say, you've explained it, it can only be a translation issue, so that can be the only reason.
You should never have to explain a gag. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for more motorcycle stunts? Are we ready for more comedy from JP? Just humour him, I'll do that again. Are we ready for more comedy from JP? Look at that, they love you, John. They love you.
They're just going to be so excited now, aren't they?
Well, that's it.
I'm hyped for this now.
I shall now leave them in your capable hands, ladies and gentlemen, the UK's premier motorcycle stunt display team, the one and only Broke FMX.
So, good afternoon everybody, welcome to Broke FMX. Like before, we're here to impress you in Asia, show you a bit about freestyle motocross, but what we're going to do first, we're just going to get these bikes nice and warm, make sure everything is running correctly, but also just going to make sure the ramp's just not quite in line like it should be. Got Josh on, just adjust a little bit, and lift this up a bit. Just see where it's going to rock a little bit. Yeah, what we're going to do first, just going to get these bikes nice and warm, make sure everything's running correctly, have a couple little test jumps. Like as before, we have to go so much slower than we would normally do to get over the jump, which then, as you can imagine, doesn't feel very safe. We're going to go so much slower, so it takes a lot of getting used to. We're going to have a couple little test jumps, get a feel for it, think, wow, I'm going too slow here to make the jump, but hopefully that high wind here in Edinburgh will push us over, and that is what the plan is. So, like I say, get a couple of run-ups, get this bike nice and warm, have a little feel for what it feels like. Right, Josh is the guy that lined the takeoff up, so we'd like to send Josh over first. Let's let Josh hit this first. See how he feels about this. Making sure this is running correctly. Josh on his way in now. Let's see what Josh has got for us. So we're going to have a couple of testers, a couple of warm-up. Anybody that didn't see us before, then we'll have the introduction. After the introduction, we'll start some new tricks. Oh, absolutely perfect there from Josh. That wind really just picking up and swirling round. Absolutely lovely stuff there. I'll have one more of these. Wow. That wind change around a bit, absolutely awful when you're flying up there. Wind coming across, so bad. One more. There's a little thing blowing across under you thing on the way in, you just push it off a little bit. Keep an eye on those flags. Watching the Iveco flags. Right, the bottom. Get to the landing, that's fair enough, that's okay. Just going around. Absolutely perfect there from Josh, lovely stuff. So, good afternoon anybody that didn't see the show before. My name's John Pearson. I'm waving my hands in the middle. I'm from Preston in Lancashire. How did I get into it? I started BMXing. I went from BMXing to mountain bikes and then mountain bikes and motorbikes because I couldn't pedal fast enough. And then before you know it, I'm doing stuff like this in front of people like you out there. What, have I hurt myself? Yes, I've hurt myself a lot. That's why you'll see me getting quite scared and maybe not doing a trick every now and then. What have I learned from this, Josh? Especially on days like this, I've learned that I should have tried harder at school because that would have been a lot safer, but instead I chose the exciting route. It's not paying off right now because it's too exciting for me. To my left here we've got Josh Green on his schoolboy motors racer, moved on from racing to ride freestyle just so he didn't have to get a full-time job. Emily's luckily we're busy enough showing you guys what we can do. What we're going to try and do first, we're going to try and start with a couple of easy tricks. We're going to go from the easy tricks to a few harder tricks, and then hopefully, after that, that wind just dies down a little bit, after all being well, we can have a little competition. So do not forget, freestyle motocross is an extreme sport. You can make all the noise you want. The person you're behind you will not look at you disgusted and say, that person there's having a good time. I'm going to cheer or boo. Sometimes the boo would make, but anyway, the competition is still volume. I can cheer or boo all I want. So, what else could we tell them about ourselves? The comedy career is going. How do you think the comedy career is going, Josh? The problem is, it can only be they're struggling for a sense of humour this far up north. That could be the only reason, Josh, honestly. Like I said before, we're trying our comedy genius out, and we're going to try and force some jokes on you throughout the show, and you're going to be like, John, stop riding, tell us more jokes, aren't you, Josh? Well, he said, let's see. He's not very positive about that. Right, so what we're going to do first, like I said, we're going to start with those easy tricks. Little heel clicker right round at the bottom of the landing there, wow. Big nothing there from Josh. Making that one look easy from Josh there. Watch those Iveco flags on that Iveco stand. They're going the right way for us. Big no-hander there, sitting down, letting go and leaning back. Nice little clicker there from Josh. Like I said, try and take it steady. Take one more of these out there. Big no-foot can there. Right into the side of the bike. Josh coming round now. Nice switchblade there from Josh. So, was that any good, everybody? Kind of alright. Did anybody see the show earlier? Did anybody hear the jokes earlier? Does anybody want to hear another amazing joke? Have you heard him going mad for the jokes, Josh? Have you heard them? Right. What happens when a frog breaks down? It gets towed away. What? Josh says they're laughing at me and not with me, is that right? At me, he says at me, oh well, listen, they're laughing, it's enough, right. What should we do now? Should we tell them another joke or should we do some freestyle? What do you think? Do you want to hear another joke? Or do you want to see some freestyle? Oh, it's 50-50, Josh. Well, luckily for them, we haven't got enough material, so we're going to have to go to the freestyle. Right, what we're going to try and do now, we're going to try and raise the bar up a little bit, go a little bit bigger and better for you guys out there. So let's see if we can try and go a little bit bigger and better. see what we can do. I feel like we're coming to the side there. Wow. Blowing it. One thing we can't handle is that when we get that side wind. It's not ideal. Josh going down there. Nice down there from Josh. Big Superman there off the back of the bike, flying through the air. Josh going around now. What's Josh got for us? Massive win there from Josh. Absolutely making that one look easy from Josh. Pendulum there. So playing easy with that one, just taking it steady. Just watching those flags. The Echo flag is really blowing around. One under there for Josh. So, try to get one more of these hardens out. Nice little way. Just landing right at the bottom of that wind. Not ideal for those kind of tricks, is it? Why is that wind changing around so much? Shock size horrendous. So, was that a little bit better than the joke, everybody? Do you want to hear another joke? What should we do? Tell him a joke, Josh? What do you think? He'd rather I said it's safer. So why could the skeleton not go to the party? Because we have nobody to go with! Yeah?
It's mental.
Yeah, no. No, comedy career's not going very well. These windy conditions are not going very well. What we're going to do here, Josh, we're going to do 3 on 1. It's getting a bit dangerous. What would you like to do? He'd like to just do 1. Yeah, that is getting quite windy. We're just watching that flag along the end of it. That is it a flag or is it a piece of flag? Nobody knows. Right, so what we normally do on a free trick comp, we're just going to do 1 because it's a third of the amount of risk. That was good maths then, was it? The gear guy there is Lisa went, yeah, mate, that's great maths. I can even impress you, it's 33%. Yeah? No? Was that impressive? No, we've gone too far with it. Yeah, alright. Right, what we're going to do now, we're going to have a 1-trick competition, so we're just going to do 1 trick each. And then we're going to align you, the crowd, to do so remember the rider, remember, hang on, whoa.
So I need to send you that as well.
I could fill with some more jokes if I'm going to do 1 trick. What do you reckon? I have got enough material. Right, do you want to hear another joke? What were we saying now? They were saying yes, John, weren't they? They were saying yes. What do you call a man with a rubber toe? Roberto! What do you call the man with a rubber toe that's lost his car? Roberto Carlos! Should we pull the bikes now? We've done now, haven't we? Oh no, sorry, we're doing a freestyle motocross show. Right! Back to the freestyle motocross show. We're going to do 1 trick each. Who's going first, Josh, me or you? You go first, right. Camera's ready, especially if you've got a fancy camera like this guy here. The pressure is on this guy. Better take the best picture here. Everybody look at the guy in his t-shirt. He's going to take a great photo. Everybody's judging for his camera. Right, come on. Jump number 1, Josh Greenrod. He's going to do 1, I'm going to do 1, then we're going to cheer who we like the most. Okay, remember what he's got for us? Oof, that wind going across, that is not ideal. Watching the MV, is it MV commercials up there? Is that what it is? It is. Oof. The pressure's on. The heart's pounding, I'm worried. Eyes on the middle of the arena. Oh. Is he just building the tension? Let me tell you now, he's not. He is that scared. So, let's see what he can do. He's going to try and play it safe. Let's see what he's got. Oh! Big tsunami. Woo! Right. Tsunami to beat. Just to let everybody out there know, the winner gets a cup of coffee off the loser. So there is £4 to play with. £4 on the line. How far are we willing to take it for £4? Let's see. Let's see what we can do for the £4. Eyes on the middle of the arena. Wow. Wouldn't really slow down that, did it? Didn't go in slow at all. Right. Should we get the crowd to choose which one they like, Josh? Because I've done really badly so far. Nobody's been laughing or cheering for me. Yeah. Right, okay. In the competition, if you think it was Josh Grunlock, give it up for Josh! Or in the competition, if you think it was me, John Pearce, for those amazing jokes! Yes, dear, cheer for the jokes. What should we do? Should we stop now, Josh? Or should we give him one more? One more? Do you want to see one more? Right, we're going to try and see what we can do, what's called a train. We're going to see how close we can get to each other in the air at the same time. Then we're going to pack up. We're going to be at the Black Easy up in the corner. We've got hats and t-shirts for sale. You can come over. Now, Josh has mentioned this to me before. He says there is potential somebody might have a better joke than you've got. So he's saying it might help you. He's saying, come on, John, you've got to put it out there. I mean, they're going to struggle, aren't they, Josh? They are going to struggle. So we're going to do one more.
Ladies and gents, as we make our way round the main arena here in Truckfest, Scotland, show some love, if you will, for Broke FMX. To the far side of the arena if you fancy meeting George and JP. Get yourself a cap or a baseball cap, a cap or a t-shirt you can do when they're back in position, and then we'll set up the main arena for our final attraction on day number 1 of Truckfest Scotland. We're going to go crushing cars with the monster truck Swamp Thing. It's coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Less than 10 minutes? Oh.